playgroups.
I totally agree.
It came from someone above us, and I disputed it and want to get into it more because I'm like, I think that's not.
We
an
need to
idea
get into
have
it more.
No, we
Yeah.
should not have that number there.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially Fox is young. We're
Yeah.
a younger demographic.
Yeah. I just got really offended.
It's fine.
So I was like, besides, these
Like,
guys-
I was like, you do not look 40.
Okay.
You're not even 30 though, are you?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so how do you meet the woman that you live with?
Zara comes into our life. Let me just think of how we meet. I think she just sort of shows up
Is
one.
this your apartment?
This is my apartment, and she lives with me. In the pilot, we meet. Why do we meet? I think I have no idea, but it's not because I'm not interested. Like, I really have to get to the bottom of this.
Yes.
I know basically all the characters meet in the pilot, which I think is a really cool part of the show. We don't have any backstory. It's not like we've been friends for 10 years and then we meet other friends. We literally don't know each other. So all of our weird behavior comes out to the surface even more. Because when you meet someone for the first time and you see them acting as though they think they're being normal and you think they're really weird. Imagine 4 people like that. So we're all staring at each other going, wait, who are you? You're so weird.
So it's a lot of awkward moments.
Yeah. Really uncomfortable.
Do you have a favorite one so far?
Let me just think. I mean, there's just so many. In the pilot, you'll see there's Karen's on a date. Attractive guy. Everyone looks kind of okay. It should be going well. And she immediately goes postal because she thinks it's going well. And just like so offensive that by the time the check comes, that guy's out of there. And it's very typical of all of her human interactions.
Yeah.
She's a little frightening.
A little frightening. Well, I was trying to creep on you personally, but you don't make this easy. You're not like a social media girl. Why haven't you jumped on board?
Because I can't even figure out how to turn my TV on. I got to be honest. I'm not being lofty it's really just because I'm terrible with technology.
Yeah.
I try to order something on like Amazon. The iPad turns off. I try to put my credit card in and it just breaks and it's so annoying. And I just found I never got into it.
Well, what would be the things that you would talk about if you could? What are you obsessed with?
What am I obsessed with? That's a great question. I'm obsessed with my family. I really do enjoy my time with my family, but that's so not an exciting answer. I am obsessed with high-heeled booties right now, much like Amanda from Ugly Betty. Like I get a little obsessed with clothing, and I spend a lot of time thinking about it.
Well, I'm also going to go back to Ugly Betty. How similar were you to your character on that show? Because I just want to think that you are Amanda forever.
Oh, you can think that. At the time, I had never worn high heels in my life.
No
I
way.
wasn't a makeup girl. I got so into it from that show. The funny thing is Amanda was kind of a joke. It's like, oh, she's kind of pathetic because she's so obsessed.
part.
I dove right in. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I was equally obsessed. That's why I still sit around and think about shoes and high heels and where I might wear them.
Where I might wear
Yeah.
them. And then how would you describe this show for people that, well, nobody's seen it? Like
Right.
5 words. What do you think is like 5 words that's just unbelievable?
Oh, God, 5 words. Let's think. Uncomfortable, hysterical, awkward, weird, and then I have 2 more. Wonderfully pathetic.
Wonderfully pathetic.
6 words. It's wonderfully pathetic. It's like, it's like the train wreck you can't look away from.
And do you think that you're going to find love?
Me personally?
Yeah. Well, no.
life?
Well, I mean, are you not already in love?
I am.
You're in love.
Yes. But Karen, yeah, she'll find it. I don't know if she'll keep it, but she'll find it. She'll scare him. Like, it's going to take a lot for someone to tolerate her and love her through all of her craziness.
You just have too much going on in your mind up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, she's a nut. She's a nut.
And then you said you were dressed up as a chess piece the other day.
Right.
Is that Halloween's tomorrow? So what's this episode for? You just casually do that?
Here's what's great about Karen. It was not Halloween, but she decided that she was interested in someone who happened to play adult chess. You know, these people who dress up as
Right.
adult things and like pretend to be playing the game. She found out that was his interest, so she decided, I know how I'll win his heart. I'll pretend I'm interested too. So shows up dressed as a chess piece and pretends, oh, I didn't know you liked this. So typically pathetic and very obvious what she's doing, and everyone else is onto it.
Awesome. And then you've been on so many different shows. Do you ever think about how people are going to connect with your character? Do you fear that at all, or do you just kind of do it and let the character speak for itself?
I feel like I lucked out with Ugly Betty. It was so much fun, and so many people loved it and connected. And everything else, like even when I did Ugly Betty, everything's kind of this experiment, and everyone can have a great time. And I love what I do, and I love every character I play. I can't really I can't really control how it's perceived. So I find that I just kind of keep going and feel blessed to do what I do. The more pathetic the character is, the happier I am, which is why I think I've really found something here. I'm done with nice girls for a while. I really have a good time playing people who like offend people without knowing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
What do you have like a favorite pathetic moment, or what do you do? What do you do in real life that's pathetic?
pathetic?
Do you like embarrass yourself? When's the last time you've embarrassed yourself hardcore?
15 times a day. Usually it's like tripping and falling at inappropriate times. I can't think of anything. I mean, I don't even get embarrassed anymore. After playing Amanda, it was like, what could I possibly do that could feel any more humiliating than everything I've already done?
But I think that's the best because then you just roll with the punches, right?
It's so funny. Yeah, usually I laugh in really inappropriate times, like things you shouldn't laugh at, like funerals and stuff. I start laughing, and that's pretty embarrassing to everyone who knows me and loves me.
But that's okay.
I think so.
Well, I'm so happy. Thanks for having me in your apartment. It's beautiful in here. We're in New York, having a blast.
Yeah, next time we'll bring another blanket and have some hot chocolate.
And well, maybe you'll be tweeting by then. I hope so.
Maybe.
Do you have no?
Phone? I have literally no idea.
Have you upgraded to the iPhone 6 though?
Definitely not. I will by like 2017.
And then it will be the old one as well. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, Weird Loners out in 2015 sometime.
Yeah.
We have no date yet, but you guys got to catch it. It's going to be on Fox. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming to my living room.
Yeah, of course.